Hello everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I, of course, am Rotype, and welcome back to City Skylines. If you've been a follower of my channel for a while, or just welcome to City Skylines if you're new. We are back with the City Skylines series. I know it's been quite a while since I have last done some City Skylines content, and I'm coming back to it. Don't worry, I have this series we're starting just now. And I also have another series coming up that will be on the channel soon. This series is going to be a much more relaxed kind of series than ones I've done in the past. It might not be as detail oriented, but we're also not going to get into things like time lapses and crazy amounts of work. We're just going to take our time, relax, get some stuff done, and if we run out of time, we run out of time, and I'll go ahead and make a new episode. So that's the structure of this particular episode. Now I'm starting on this map, which is called Summer Mist Plains. It is a relatively new, as of the time I'm recording this video at least, map on the workshop by Aquila Soul, who has done, I think, a pretty nice job here with this map. It's very, very flat, as you can see here in the middle, and we might have something to do with that. And then on the outside, we got these mountains, this other section of water over on this side. So I think it's a nice little map. And like I said before, this is going to be more of a relaxing kind of playthrough. So I'm not looking for anything specific. I just figured I would fire one up that looked nice and get going. One other thing to mention before I really get started, I'm using the map theme called New Caledonia, and I'm not using the custom pavement one. I'll show you what that means. There are two versions of it. I'm using the one with the pavement that looks like this, which is just kind of concrete. There's another version where it looks more like tiling, and I didn't like that quite as much, so I'm using that. And that is by Bisabelos, I'm assuming is how your name is pronounced. Apologize if I mispronounce that, but that's the basics pretty much. Let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, we're just gonna take this really slow and easy. I'm not doing anything fancy. I have no grand plans for this series or for where I want anything. I really haven't thought about actually any. I literally just kind of fired this up and said, hey, let's go. So I think maybe I want downtown down here. Maybe we'll leave this kind of huge interchange. It's rather large, but you know, it's big. We got this nice little roundabout thing going on over here. So why don't we go ahead and use that to start? So let's just jump right off with a, is it gonna let me, see, this might be a little tricky. Do a little trick here. Just gonna try and make this parallel. There we go. And we'll just go there. That'll be good enough. Just kind of get some, ooh. Is that noticeable? Yeah. You know what? In the spirit of trying not to make this too much of a detail-oriented, spend forever on these things kind of thing, where obviously it's still me, and we're going to try and make everything line up nicely, but we're not going to spend forever with Move It, and, you know, I still have all these mods installed, but my goal is to teach myself, more perhaps than anything else, to just be a little more relaxed and let things, you know, just kind of hang a little bit loose. We'll go with that. And, you know, things like this we might move the littlest bit. Here I was just saying we're not going to move it that much, but I don't know. In the name of relaxing, we're just going to kind of do what has to be done, but not everything. So I'll get that. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I bollocksed everything up. Well, in that case, bolas it all. Good enough. We'll just go with what it gave me. If something's really obnoxious, I'll fix it later, but all right. And you know what? Actually, this gives me an idea. Forget the straight lines. Let's go ahead and just let's use the curve we got here and make this, I don't know. There. How about that? And then over here, we'll do a little bit of our grid neighborhood. It's just kind of, oh yeah, sure, 2 blocks. Sounds good. 2, good. All right. Let's just get started. We need power. And I'm not going to do anything super fancy. Let's just, ooh, yeah, I have these new solar panels. These probably are gonna need like thousands of them, but let's see if I can wedge a couple in here. One, maybe another. I just do that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, I like that. Let us get some power lines. Here we go. And good thing this has a nice big catchment area. I can connect those like that. We're gonna need some water, so yeah, we'll deal with the power, you know, or the pumps and whatnot later. For now, we're just gonna put a nice little tower. And you know what? That can go right there as well. I'm okay with that. Okay, maybe not. I mean, within reason. I'm not gonna put it like on top of other things. Let's go ahead and stick it in the middle. Sure. How about there? That's fine. It's a good use of the common space, I think. And we'll go ahead and I suppose I'll pause the simulation. That's another thing I might try to do on this episode is not pause the simulation much, because if I'm working on something that requires a pause in the simulation, it's like a little too much detail, you know? Just kind of want to get things going. So there, unpause. We got power, we got water. We're gonna need other things, you know, fire and health and all those other things. But oh, sewage. I do need sewage. That's one of the more. That's not sewage. It's the sewage. Let's see. I have some of these clarifiers, but is this a sewage? That's a pump. That's also a pump. I'd really rather not, you know, muck up our little lake areas. Although, frankly, you know what? It's fine. If it gets mucked up, we'll just have to clean it up later. This can be maybe a utility area. I'm gonna do that. And get our pipes. Go back up here. And we'll just get this kind of all ready to go. Might as well just run this all the way out. And 89.9, close enough. Unpause. Connect power. Great. Now I do have a Demand Master mod, but I'm going to try really hard not to use it. Oh, another mod that I do have that I'm going to turn off for this series. I believe it is called, let's see, Infinite Goods. Yeah, okay, so this is all disabled. So another kind of part of this series, trying to take City Skylines back to that less city painter and more city builder kind of thing. I know a lot of the critiques you have, or a lot of people say about this game, is that it's really become a city painter, and I gotta agree with them a little bit. You know, especially the way I play, you know, with all the details and pausing and a lot of things that don't work and little cheats you have to do to get them to show up the way you want to. So I'm gonna try and not use those anymore. And oh, this is kind of a nice house. Is this a new one? So I'm gonna try and make the simulation work properly, if that makes any sense, you know? I'm gonna try and just get things working without any cheats. We'll see how well that works. Let's see, is that good enough? I think in a recent patch, they must have added this circle here so I can better judge my water pipe spacing. That's kind of nice. All right, so we have a bit of residential here. Let's make this our main road. And you know, actually what I want to do, let's just go ahead and upgrade this. Let's give it a median, sure. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with this. This guy, this is gonna be one of our main kind of downtown roads, I think. We'll go to, just get some light commercial in the area. And most of this probably won't be needed right away, but it's fine. We're just gonna get this laid out nicely. Give ourselves some more piping. There we go. Power will come in very well. All right, so now we have our little town here. And we'll obviously have to deal with some more highway interactions later, but for now, this is kind of looking good. I am going to probably, yeah, not have these chalets show up along with these Brooklyn buildings kind of mixing in. So I am going to have to make a district here and give it a theme. All right, so we have Pleasant Hills and Sheffield Park. We got our first crime. So let's see, in the main road area, we'll just take a, I don't even need this big of a road. I just need like one of these guys. I don't want to upgrade. I just want to, I don't know, here. Just kind of take it a block away. And sure, 2 blocks down. Let's just put our police station here. And you know what? I don't know what I want to do with the details, but that's fine. Am I okay with that? Nah. Kind of like these custom buildings. They look a little better. Although none of these are really striking my fancy. This is like way too fancy. Oh, it's smaller than I thought, but yeah, sure. It's like a rich neighborhood, or it is now. There's the police station. And actually, you know what I want to do? I want to move this to the main road, but then we'll build like a side kind of back area when we're done. Real simple things like tucking this over. No problem. All right, and we'll deal with details later. The road has a kink in it. That's unpleasant. How did that happen? Oh well. We're gonna live with it. Delete some of these trees. You and you, please. Good. Okay. Go away. Whoops, wrong button. As I was saying, I keep pushing the wrong button to get out and move it. There we go. Pleasant Hills needs to have a theme that will not give me some of like Brooklyn buildings. So we're going to enable theme management. We're going to say, I don't want trailer homes. I don't want tall New York. I want small homes are fine. Manhattan's not. Low residential. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No level 1 building included. All right, well, I'll have to figure out what's wrong with that theme. European's fine. International's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Not a building. I wish I could suppress that warning. I don't want the chalet. Residential low. No. And American Eclectic's fine. We'll go with that too. And 1900 residential. I guess that's commercial, but sure, whatever. I don't know why that takes so long. Okay, good. That will take care of that. And then over here, I'll just say enable theme management, low density, eclectic, European, international, small shop. Yeah, okay, yeah. Warning. It's gonna give me the warning for this guy too. Yes, thank you. Small shops. And yeah, that's good. All right. So now we need to think about our industry. Where do we want to put our industrial buildings? Probably on the other side of this commercial area. We got the train line coming in over here, so seems like a decent thing to do. We will, let's see, you think we'll just use the third roundabout? It's a little cliche to have like roundabout 1, exit 2, exit 3, but I'm okay with this. That's fine. Let's go, we're gonna need another big road here. I do think I want this to be more regimented. The industrial areas do tend to be, in my experience, a bit more, blocky and rigid. So we'll go ahead and just square this off like that. Pick this spot. Is it going to give me the one in the middle? There we go. That. I want that guy. Actually, I need this. So I wonder if I can get that if I just turn off all the snapping. Yeah, close enough. It's giving me a little finickiness with this connection. Has it done that over here? No. Interesting. Whoops, that's wrong. Let's try and get it. I gotta turn my snapping back on. Angle, please. That's what I want. And also road length. All right, so let's bulldoze this guy. Because we know it's the right direction at this point. And we'll do a real quick, just kind of tug. Well, it's not being happy now, is it? All right, Control Z. Let's, I don't really want to mess with the highway itself, because it's, kind of nice. So maybe we give up on that and just say, go about, all right, enough with the snapping. We'll just kind of eyeball it. There. Oh, of course. Is it going to do it no matter how long it is? Yep. All right. So we're going to have to do some kind of angle again. So maybe we do an angle kind of commensurate with one of these angles. So let's just say, how about this? So if this came out at, turn our snapping back on. This came out at 90. And then we came out here as well. Now, let's try and see. Yeah, let's just do something like this. We'll come out, oh, I don't know, 5 units sound good? Maybe 6. 6 and 8, so let's try 7. Yeah. Ugh, still giving me that. Is it anything I can do to prevent that? Going straight doesn't work. Alright, looks like we might have to go with a different kind of road. Not what I was looking at, but how about big roads? Big roads okay? No, big roads are not okay. Small roads. Let's try small roads. Small roads okay. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Small roads will work. Alright. That took a little while, but we've got it. And you know what? That's fine. Good enough. So from here, I want to build my industrial district, and we already kind of have a bit of a grid going here. I don't think I like this. I want this to be that kind of road. And then I'm okay with this being our kind of main road, and we'll maybe turn this up this way, have like an industrial only highway entrance exit. We'll deal with that later. So from here, I think we're safe to go like this. Build some industry. And you know what? That's just going to go there. We'll give it a district, although I don't think I need any theme management so far for this. Make sure it has power. Just kind of run this down. That's good enough for now. We'll bulldoze the rest of those later. And water. All right. There we go. So, I think this is coming together well. We need to probably drop in a few like parking lots and such. As much as I'm trying to just kind of, you know, take it easy, the industrial areas just look too, I don't know, too built up to me. Every industrial area I've been in has a lot of empty space. It's just empty lots of, you know, parking or just storage lots. Who knows? This building, when you build them, they're just these buildings are all wedged in together. Well, this is a good one. Should be able to note if buildings are vanilla or not. Just so I can kind of shout out the asset makers, because them are pretty nice looking. And okay, let's just go ahead. It can be like a back area over there. Yeah, we still need a lot more industry, so I'll go ahead and just kind of keep working. Give this guy, and actually I need to really, I need to zone more. That's what needs to happen here. So I don't want to make this too huge. Then you start having traffic problems. We'll just kind of take this out. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know why it does this sometimes, but we can fix that with a simple bulldoze and replace. There we go. Check on water. Yeah, I thought so. All right, we can fix that. All right, so we have our budding little Cooper Square was going to have to be renamed, but our budding little industrial district. You're still out of water, huh? Yep, you need another line, it looks like. All right, that will be about far enough. Excellent. And I presume, oh, garbage. Forgot about garbage. We have tons of recycling plant material areas. Well, let's go ahead and place one of those. Maybe this big recycling plant should handle us just fine for a while. And that'll be good for this little awkward area. Although it's not awkward, I don't know. But I think it works nicely in that space. I'll go ahead and move it over just next to the main road there. Yeah, that'll work nicely. So it looks like a lot of trucks are taking this route, which is interesting. Not entirely sure why that's the case. Let's go ahead and give the, yeah, okay, go away. Let's make this speed limit quite lower. Let's make it down. Let's try 20. Maybe even 10. And that will encourage, I think, trucks to stay on the roundabout and go that way. Yeah, like this guy went ahead and stayed on the roundabout. Went that way. Now from here, maybe we plan our large roads. This one especially. Maybe this kind of becomes a riverside road. Let's just kind of take it along. I don't know, it's not a river, but a pond. And we'll connect this one up. And I don't know, maybe this is some kind of town center area down here. Let's see. Well, yeah, that'll connect nicely. And get rid of some of these encroaching trees that the Anarchy mod leaves in the way. Now we're back to needing housing. Oh, and you need death care as well. This is a doctor's office, so that works as a hospital. That's unfortunate because it looks pretty nice. I'd prefer it to work. Well, maybe not prefer, but it'd be nice if it worked like a cemetery. But we'll do that. Actually, that is in the wrong place. I just want to make sure it doesn't block our grid road area. We'll go ahead and do that. And continue our road out. Yeah, we still have a bunch of these trees. You know what I'm actually going to do? Okay. So we have our little neighborhood going. Have a park in here. Have our parking lot. I'm skipping on the fence for now. That's fine. We'll bulldoze some of these buildings that have grown in the wrong place. Some of these Brooklyn buildings I don't necessarily want in this neighborhood. Kind of clear some of these out. And we do need to expand the neighborhood. There we go. And you know what? Let's go across the street. Generally want to probably build on the main roads as much as possible. And because this is actually becoming a main road, might upgrade this to, we want to give it 4 lanes? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and give it 4 lanes total. Just kind of a main residential type of street. Not too busy, but clear out more of these Brooklyn homes in the way. As much as I like these corners, I think they might be part of the Brooklyn theme, but we'll still see. Now, I believe I had a mod to show me the upgrade status, but it's either not enabled or not working, which is fine. Just make sure to add parks and things. Ah, fire. I don't believe we have a fire station yet, so I'll go ahead and add, this one should be fine. And you know what, we'll just go ahead and tuck him in right about there. And as much as I'm trying not to be, you know, anal, shall we say, or try not to be nitpicky about this too much. This section of road is really kind of bothering me. I don't know why it looks so weird. I'm trying to just kind of tuck this in. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'll go ahead and use this area as backlot and police and fire storage area. I think that'll look nice. Now, actually, I wonder how we're doing on power in general. Yeah, so those 2 solar panels aren't too shabby. They're not powering, you know, a ton of stuff, but see, what does it say here? 11 megawatts. So that's a little more than a windmill. So that's something. Kind of easy to tuck these in here. Have some free space, might as well generate some easy power. That one is offline though. I've tucked this guy in, there we go. And actually I can just copy. And we'll go ahead and place these over here. There we go. And then over here as well, might not get the 3rd one in, but we'll get probably those 2. There we go. I'll grab this guy and just delete him. Yeah, these 2 will be just fine. Now, make sure they're all connected. Good. I have lots of power coming in just from these solar panels. It'll work just fine. So, we need some more neighborhood space. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna get, just for fun, let's go 2 blocks and 1 this way. Just to make things a little different. Connect, this will probably also turn out to be one of our main roads. And maybe that one as well, but probably this guy right through the center. And I think we can bulldoze some of these. And I'll give the citizens another place to live. I believe I don't have power. I don't have water out this way, which is fine. Go ahead and, I don't know what that dot is, but... Oh, that was the old place I put the water tower. That's probably not ideal that I use move it instead of the actual in-game move function, but too late now. If it becomes a problem, I'll fix it a little bit later. Might as well try to space this out a little bit more appropriately. And while we're at it, give the district neighborhood building rules a little bit of an extension. All right, how we doing? Still need some neighborhoods. Let's close this. That's a little bit annoying. And you know what? The other side of town could use a park too. We already used that park, so let's use one of these parks. About Trouble Garden, that seems a little out of theme. These are kind of little promenade walks. It'd be good next to a park, but probably not on its own. What else do I have here? Floating trawler? That doesn't seem to be what I want. Let's make this bigger. Here we go. I have lots of these things that count as parks, but are obviously not. All right, well, we'll go back up here. And how about this? Dog park. I like dogs. It's a good neighborhood thing to have. I don't know what's wrong with my cursor. Okay, let's try that again. If I push the right button, and we can find the dog park. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's turn anarchy off so it'll properly kind of take care of the houses in the area. And then, like before, we'll give some space for parking lot. 2x4 is exactly what I want. There we go. So now we have a nice little park on this side of the street. So, that's it. I think I'm going to call it a break for this episode, but we have a nice little town going, and I feel like you all probably have a sense for the way I'm trying to run these episodes. No busy time lapses or anything else crazy going on. We're just going to kind of slowly work on our little town and see how things go. So, if you like it, go ahead and give me a like. And if you think I should do a little bit more of this, or you have some suggestions for how you'd like things to go ahead and leave me a comment. Thank you all very much for watching. My name is Rotype, and I'll see you in the next one.